Hurricanes are scary. But did you know they can unearth amazing treasures? It's true. Storms like Hurricane Helene can change the landscape. They often reveal hidden objects lost for centuries. Imagine finding gold coins or ancient artifacts. That's the exciting possibility for metal detectorists after a hurricane. As soon as it's safe, we head out, eager to see what's been uncovered. The thrill of the hunt is amplified after a storm like Helene. Who knows what forgotten relics we might find? After Helene, the coastline was a mess. Debris everywhere. The once pristine beach was now a chaotic landscape of broken branches, shattered shells, and remnants of people's lives scattered across the sand. Downed trees, scattered belongings, and piles of seaweed made it tough to walk, let alone swing a metal detector. Navigating through the wreckage was like stepping through a maze, each step requiring careful consideration to avoid tripping over the tangled mess. But for us treasure hunters, it was a dream come true. The storm had churned up the sands, potentially bringing long-buried treasures to the surface. The thrill of the hunt was more alive than ever. Every beep from my detector sent a jolt of excitement through me. Each signal was a promise of discovery, a hint that something valuable might be just beneath my feet. Was it just a bottle cap, or could it be something amazing? The anticipation was intense. Every find, no matter how small, carried the potential of uncovering a piece of history or a lost treasure. Helene's fury had reshaped the beaches, and with every step, I hoped to stumble upon a piece of history. The storm had given the beach a new face, and with it new opportunities for discovery. Each wave had the potential to reveal something extraordinary, making every moment on that beach an adventure. Metal detecting after a hurricane isn't easy. You need to be careful. There's still debris everywhere and the ground is unstable. Plus, you never know what you might find. It takes patience and skill to navigate the terrain. I use a waterproof detector and dig carefully to avoid damaging any finds. Safety is paramount. I always wear gloves and boots to protect myself from sharp objects. Section 4. My post-Helene hunt techniques and triumphs. I remember one day after Helene, the sun was out and the air was thick with the smell of salt and seaweed. The storm had passed, leaving behind a beach that was both chaotic and full of potential. The waves had churned up the sand, revealing hidden treasures that had been buried for who knows how long. I decided to focus on a stretch of beach that looked promising. The area was vast and I knew it would take time, but patience is key in this hobby. I started scanning methodically, making sure not to miss any spots. It was littered with debris, but that's where you often find the good stuff. The storm had brought in all sorts of items, and I could feel the excitement building as I moved along. My detector started buzzing like crazy. The signal was strong, and I knew I had found something significant. The anticipation was almost unbearable as I pinpointed the exact location. I dug down carefully and found a handful of old coins. Each one was unique with its own story to tell. The feeling of uncovering something that had been lost to time was indescribable. They were covered in sand and tarnished, but I could tell they were special. The weight of the coins in my hand was a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of the history that lay beneath our feet. It's moments like these that make all the hard work worth it. The thrill of discovery, the joy of unearthing something forgotten, and the satisfaction of knowing that your efforts have paid off. These are the triumphs that keep us coming back, time and time again. Section 5. Sharing the spoils, Helene's hidden gems. The most valuable thing I found wasn't gold or jewels. It was something far more precious, something that told a story of its own. It was a small silver locket shaped like a heart. At first glance, it seemed insignificant, just another piece of metal among the sand. It was dented and scratched, bearing the marks of time and the elements. But when I opened it, there was a tiny picture inside. The picture was faded, almost lost to the years, but I could just make out the faces of a young couple. Their expressions were filled with joy and hope. It was a poignant reminder that hurricanes are powerful forces of nature. They can sweep away the present, but also reveal fragments of the past. Hurricanes can cause immense destruction, but they can also unearth hidden stories long forgotten by time. After Helene, I found plenty of treasures, old coins, jewelry, even a rusty old ship's bell. Each item had its own tale to tell. But that locket, that was something special. It wasn't just an object, it was a connection to someone's personal history. So, have you ever been treasure hunting? It's not just about the items you find, but the stories they carry. What incredible finds have you unearthed? Each discovery is a piece of a larger puzzle, a glimpse into the lives of those who came before us. Share your stories, and don't forget to check out my channel for more amazing adventures. Together we can uncover the hidden gems of the past.